Hi guys, we're back.
Hello everyone.
Friends.
Hello
Dan
everyone.
Edgar here.
The three of us are back,
Better than ever.
and this is the golf game
Slightly
episode.
better than before.
Slightly better than before. I like that. So this is the golf game
I
episode.
remember this. You just told me it's like, all right, we need a quick cut. We need a quick leeway into a cut up of golf.
Yeah, that's all we need. I barely wrote the show when we did season 2.
I was
just
just
funny
mentally
stuff.
like, boom, got this.
Yeah, it would be like an outline and
I actually do laugh, and I'm surprised you kept it.
Wait, you laugh here? When? I haven't
Right here.
seen it. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I actually really do laugh. And you
But
just
I've done that a few times. I did it with Mike Franz. He's laughed a few times.
oh, I laugh all the time.
Yeah.
I laugh all the time. It's bad. It's terrible.
The funniest moment here. Now, here's the deal. When I'm saying about golf, I really, really don't like that game. I am serious. I am not a fan of that game. And everything I'm saying is actually coming from my heart. That wasn't scripted.
I'm not
or
big
anything.
fan of golf,
That's
but
how
I
I feel.
exaggerated a little bit.
Yeah. I was the opposite of my character. I'm really not that big into golf.
I may have missed it.
I love it, Dan. I love it when, as soon as I leave the bed, like you look up at the camera and you twitch your head and you go golf. Like, it's just too funny. Just the way you said it.
Yes.
Golf. I think
Is
it's
that the line where you're like, just because it has balls, it's not a sport?
Yeah, that's what I said, and I actually stand by that. Like, so there's a ball in it. So what? You know, like nobody cares. You know, because George Carlin,
I think
he did a routine about golf, which I laughed so hard. He said, when you watch golf on TV, it's like watching flies. You know, F. That's just hysterical because I find it so boring.
Yeah, I think you already said it, and I just missed it. I looked away for a second when I set up.
No, here it is. It's right here.
No, I'm talking about when I laugh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right here is when you Yeah.
So this part was the only part that was shot in the house for this game. Most of it was outside on the soccer field.
We've got some golfing to do. Oh, crap. Poor me. Everything bad happens to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm the victim. And yet everybody feels that I'm not the victim.
Are we changing the opening song for the next season?
I don't know, because the Spinal Tap song, the only reason I used the Spinal Tap song was because the name of the song is called Heavy Duty.
Yeah.
I like
But, you know, I mean, like, originally in 2009 when I did the show with Joe and Nick, we were going to use Jet Airliner by Steve Miller. And looking back at it now, I don't know why we were to use it, so I'm just going to keep it, because I don't want this show to turn into Dawson's Creek, because they had that song, I Don't Want to Wait, they changed it after season 2, and it sucked. I don't want to do that, so...
Heavy Duty is obviously more of a title rather than the actual plot now. The show in this season is going to become more of...
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit...
It's not actually going to be heavy duty as in heavy duty like work. It's actually going to be heavy duty as in heavy duty life.
Heavy duty.
Yeah. And so it's going to be hard to make that shift, but we're going to try the best we can
That'd
to
be so funny to
still
have
be
like-
funny and stuff.
Yeah. Oh man. It was dark out. It was cloudy out, but we still wore the sunglasses just for the heck of it.
This took us like all day, this thing, because I didn't know how this was going to look or anything, and we kept going over, and the bees were going nuts.
Glad I wasn't out there. I'm allergic.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because
Well,
this was August, and it was nuts.
I shouldn't say am allergic, I should say most likely allergic. The doctor says I'm probably allergic because my mom's allergic. And usually that's the kind of gene that gets passed down by generation.
Oh, okay.
My brother's not allergic. My sister's not allergic. And there's just me now.
Oh, man.
And I've never been stung by a bee before. So my doctor was like, you probably want to avoid that and just treat it like you are allergic.
Now, originally, we tried to film this on a real golf course, because there's a country club that's like right up the road from where I lived down there. But we couldn't just go up there and shoot, because, like here's the deal. We tried shooting for a cloudy day, because we were hoping that the courses would be closed and we could get on it wouldn't be raining, but maybe we could still get on there. I talked to the country club. We had no chance. No chance at all of doing this.
No. And at first we weren't going to make the illusion, like we weren't going to break reality and say it was a soccer field, But then you said you wanted to do that.
It was too obvious.
Yeah,
it's too obvious.
Yeah, and plus we thought it would be a lot funnier if we were to just do it on a field instead of an actual golf course.
Yeah. This is like that's what Toby would do. He wouldn't care that it wasn't a golf course. It's just like, okay, I'm playing golf. It doesn't matter where I'm playing. I'm playing golf.
I think you just revealed your name.
Did I?
I think you did.
Crap, I'm sorry.
No, it's alright.
I talk
did.
too much.
No, you mean to reveal the name of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I revealed the name of the show, and I apologize for everybody missing that.
Once again, the only thing that was in the room was the camera and the ironing board standing next to me when I did those shots. That was it. Everything else was out.
Even those DVDs?
Yeah, everything was gone. Everything. Because all those shots... The only thing I had were a bunch of shirts, the camera, the tripod, and the ironing board. The only reason I sold the ironing board was because the truck was filled up. We didn't have enough room for everything, so that stayed up there.
Alright, we have to leave something behind. What is it going to be?
We have to leave
the ironing board.
No. We took it with us eventually.
The ironing board is of least importance to us.
Yeah. But that was really hard for me to film those close-up shots. It was really difficult for me.
Because it was just...
What if something goes right?
Well, here's the deal, because it was an empty room and you still had to stay in character, and I'm just talking to the wall. Dan's not really there, and I had to really be in character because when you put 2 and 2 together, you have to make it look like it's in one sitting, but it really wasn't.
I know, I'm there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but when I was filming my stuff, no one was there.
I was still there. I was there in spirit.
Just standing up because there was no bed. The bed was gone, the shelf was gone, everything.
The bed was there in spirit, too.
Oh, yeah, no, I feel it. In fact, I think that there's one point in this episode where I'm supposed to be talking to Elena, and she's not there. Except she's there, but...
Yeah.
Are you actually cooking there, or are you just stirring?
No, he's just stirring water.
No,
the stove isn't even on.
I was just stirring water. He just said, you know what, just stirring water. I'm like, okay.
Whew.
Now, I remember when this episode aired, this was a really complicated thing because this aired on Mischief Night, and the Halloween episode was supposed to air on that night. But because we had so many jokes with the Ricky Gervais thing and all that, this one had to air before that because this is the one when you reveal your name. Mm-hmm. And I remember telling everyone, fine, then the horror episode will air on the 31st. But it didn't air until November 5th because I wanted to wait until Saturday night because that's when the show comes on. But The Simpsons did it. They had a Halloween episode air in November, so I figured, what the hell?
Yeah, but this is not The Simpsons.
Yeah, I know that. Some people watch The Simpsons and nobody watches this.
This is what you're talking about, Mike. This is the moment where...
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, I didn't film with Elena, unfortunately.
Yeah, Elena wasn't even in the
She
same
wasn't.
room.
I was just looking at the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think at any of these early episodes, any of us were ever together, other than Andrew.
And whoever was there at the time. That was pretty much it. Oh my goodness.
No, you missed that shot. That was an earlier shot.
Yeah, you missed that.
I missed it.
You missed it.
Now,
and we actually lost one.
I don't know if any of you noticed, but this is supposed to be a different day, and yet we're wearing the exact same clothes as we did in the first scene.
I didn't notice
because we filmed it all in one day. So
I like how you hacked the thing.
Now here's the deal. Originally, the idea was that I was going to break the club instead of put a nick in it. But it wasn't my club; it was Mike's father's clubs.
Yeah,
and I wasn't allowed to break it. But it would have been so much funnier if I had, broken
the club. But still,
yeah.
It's I don't know. It feels like it's part of Toby's character. He would notice something like that.
Now this was so much fun. This was a lot of fun.
Oh my!
Because we had to scream we
had
a cop drive by and he was wondering. He drove really slow. He didn't ask us anything, but he was wondering what the hell was going on.
Oh my god! This was great. We had to do this.
I just like watching the swing that you take, and Andrew's literally maybe like 5 inches from where you're swinging.
Yeah. And I was really scared of Mike when he did that.
That was, oh my gosh.
That was a good episode.